I need a mop on this damn stage. Whip, lash. I'm bending these blocks, ain't a thing change. Get cash forever, it's never enough, bitch. I save change. Big facts. I'm leveling up, you the same lane.
Second video of the week. The second video that I'm about to react to is called Castles by Mcdonald. I'm guessing that this is the official music video. The person that requested this is Amy Ballard. Thank you for the request. And I'm going to go ahead and say that Amy also requested Withdrawals by Mcdonald, which will be the last video that I react to. So, I'm going to go ahead and get into this in 3, 2, 1.
I see you at the liquor store, leaving with the cheapest can of beer on the shelf. You ain't living on the street, but you barely making rent, and I relate because I'm struggling myself. I see you smile at the clerk while you fumble through your purse. I just wish I had a little more to help. I imagine where you living, how you feeling, what you loving, who you'll be if you can make it out your hell. I see you at the bus stop looking.
So far, he's saying, with that 24 seconds, he's like, I've been there. I've done that. I already know what that's like. I know that I'm somewhat famous, and I know you're still living, as compared to him, the people that he's talking about in the video, or who he's portraying or painting a picture of, is living a normal life while he's somewhat famous. He's saying, although I am of somewhat of a higher status in society's eyes, I can still relate to you. I know what it felt like to not have enough money to get on that bus. So if I had a little extra, I definitely would help. Signaling that he likes to give back to me, signaling that he likes to give back to people. Which a lot of people would hope that people like him and people that are even more famous than him would do. But don't quote me on this. But I think a lot of people are selfish in some ways, and maybe they're not doing it. They are doing it for people. Well, I wouldn't say that. Some are doing it to give back, and they're doing it because they love the craft. There's some that do this strictly for the money. And so far, with the 24 seconds that I've heard from this song, Mcdonald is one of the ones that likes to give back to people. To let people know that he's just as human as them. That he's not, just because he's better, he's not saying that he's better than them just because he has somewhat more status in the world than a normal person would have.
The sidewalk, smoking half a cigarette, waiting for a ride. Kinda limp when you walk and look away. When you talk, you're ashamed, I can see it in your eyes. Probably got a NASCAR shirt and a car that you love, but you're here cause you're too afraid to drive. It's been almost 10 years since the day that you crashed. Can't forget about the little boy's life. Everybody's got a story. If you look a little closer, you can see it in the wrinkles in their face. They can hide it in the silence, they can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when the hair is turning gray. You can feel it if you touch them, you can tell that they are troubled. You can hear the story running through their veins. We all travel different roads and we put on different clothes. Underneath it all, we're really all the same. We've all got problems and we all feel alone.
He said, I'm going to summarize what he said. He said, yeah, we may rock different clothes. We may live different lifestyles. But under all of that, we're the same. We're human beings. So no matter what walk of life you come from, no matter what kind of clothes you can afford, the lifestyle that you have, put all of that to the side. You're a human being just like me.
We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. I see you sitting on the front porch playing with a radio, looking to the sky. Probably living in that house all alone these days, trying to find a better way to pass time. Got a wheelchair ramp leading up to the door, I can see that you walk just fine. Probably hate it cause it isn't getting used anymore, and you only ever built it for your wife. Everywhere that I walk, see you on the sidewalk, begging for a little loose change for some dough. Probably got a mama and a papa spending everything they make, trying to clean you up enough to take you home. Used to have a good job, used to get good grades, used to have big dreams, and you lost hope. When your girlfriend died, giving birth to your son, you're the father that'll probably never know. Everybody has a tale that the two of...
That's messed up, man. That's why I don't, this is why, like, this is why I don't judge people. Yes, there's people outside on the streets. I know that. I know that there's people that have less than I have. But in the society that I live in, that we live in, I'm considered an average person. And it's so crazy that we think like this. I'm not saying that I haven't, like, I'm not saying that I don't say it outwardly, but I had thoughts of this. It's like, damn, I think I don't have enough because I don't have what I want to have. There's people that don't have anything. They're still surviving, but they don't have anything at all. And I'm glad I don't judge people. I don't want to judge anybody because I'm not perfect. Look at me. I'm living in my mother's house right now. I ain't got it all together. Nor will I ever have it all together. And I say this because I know the world's constantly changing. So I'm never gonna be fully developed I'm gonna be fully developed. Well, personality wise, I probably will be, because I'm just figuring out certain things and just learning to take it as a positive thing instead of as a burden. For example, I talk about this on my second channel, my main channel, where I don't have a lot of sex. I've been abstaining from sex for 7 years now. Although that's not my longest time. Before I realized this, I always thought that if I did that, that would be a burden on me. But that's only because of what I saw around me, where guys would be like, yo, you don't want to have sex with her? She's beautiful. Okay, that's fine. I can see that. But I should want that. I should make it happen if I want that. Not because you're telling me to. Not because you're trying to push me to do this. But I'm not having a lot of sex. So instead of me making that a burden, which if I was to tell other people that this would happen and they would look at me funny, I've already got the funny looks. I've already got the comments like, yo, you like, what are you doing? Instead of me taking that as a burden, I just wear it. I just wear it on my sleeve. Like, I can't run from it. It's a part of me. Did I like it? At first, I was a little, like, this is kind of like, I just want to go do something about it. But there's nothing wrong with that in my eyes. But yeah, I deal with this a lot mentally.
To tell, you can see it in the cracks in their hands. They can cover it with smiles if you walk a couple miles in their shoes, and you'll know where they stand. Everyone who really lived had to climb out of a ditch they were in before they found the right path. If you want to know the truth about what we've been going through, then try to put your phone away so you can ask. We've all got problems and we all feel it.
He said, if you want to know the truth, put your phone away and just go up and have a conversation. That's how it's going to start. There was something else that I heard that I wanted to touch bases on. Let me go back to it.
Had big dreams and he lost hope. When your girlfriend died giving birth to your son, you're the father that'll probably never know. Everybody has a
Okay, yeah, there's people that lose hope and stuff like that to the point where they do end up on the streets. But all it takes is one person to help. No matter how small the help is, no matter how big or small the contribution is, they can take that and make something out of it. The phrase "make something out of nothing" doesn't exist for no reason.
that they're too afraid to tell. You can see it in the cracks in their hands. They can cover it with smiles. If you walk a couple miles in their shoes, and you'll know where they stand. Everyone who really...
So basically everybody has something that they don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about it because maybe they feel they'll get judged and they don't want to deal with that. Or maybe they're actively looking for solutions on their own to help them get out of that. But like he said, but people are going through stuff. You can't see it. You won't know just by looking at them. But talking to him, when he said get off the phone and have a conversation with people, you'll then be able to hear the problems because it's coming straight from their mouth. Instead of you just looking as like, yeah, you can't look at a picture. You can't look at me and be like, yeah, he think he hot shit just because he got a YouTube channel. No, that's not the case. I'm far from hot shit. I'll probably be the first one to admit I'm a human being, bro. I'm an average dude, man. Am I fine with that? Yes. Because my life isn't based on whether I'm average or not. I'm just living my life, basically.
Lived at the climb out of a ditch they were in before they found the right path. If you want to know the truth about what we've been going through, then try to put your phone away so you can ask. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all...
Basically, well, so far, I know the hook isn't done, but, and I know I'm pausing a lot because I have a lot to say. The hook, basically saying, with the sticks and stones, the problems we have, the negative stuff that's been said about us, we can either take that and hold it in and just be mad at the world, or take that negativity and turn it into something positive. All it takes is time.
All got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks.
Oh yeah, basically, the secrets that have been held, the minute you let them go and talk to somebody about it, I promise you will feel better. It's just like holding a grudge against someone. Yeah, like something can happen right now to me. Someone can do something to me right now, for example, and I'll hold it in for years and years and lose my mind because of this grudge. I don't got time for that. It happened. Stuff happens. I might as well let this grudge go. Because holding grudges could potentially, and I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist, but I want to be able to sleep good at night no matter what type of life I'm living. So to me, holding grudges, you won't be able to sleep at night because that grudge is gonna stick with you. You're gonna try to figure out a way to get that person back instead of just letting it be and working through it and moving on from it.
We could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We are the neighbors that you'll never meet. We are the strangers walking down your street. We are a million faces in the crowd. We are the ones the system's tearing down. We are the people working to survive. We are more than just our 9 to 5s. We are the shop.
Yes. Oh my God. We are more than the 9 to 5. Basically saying we are more than the money that we make. Oh, there's more to us than the income that we have. We have experiences. We have problems. We're human. You can't... how would you get to know someone if all you know them for is money?
Malls and streetcars, we are one. It's time to tell them just who we are. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
Man, I definitely want to download this song. This song hits home.
Cash App's debit card is customized.
Sorry about that. This song kind of hits home for me and for basically everybody, because everybody's got to deal with this. But I like the message. I definitely love the message. To me, saying take everything that you've heard that's negative and everything you experience that's negative and try your best to make it into something positive. Because if you keep dwelling on it and it's more of a problem for you, you won't be able to advance. I've heard somebody once say, and I agree with this 100%, the bad times build your character. So if you can get through the bad times, you will develop. You will know how to fight the sticks and the stones that are thrown your way. Yeah, everybody's going to have happy times. But when those hard times hit, if you can get through that, then you can get through anything. I'm going to leave it here. Again, thanks to Amy Bullard. I hope I'm saying your last name right. If I am, let me know in the comments. Thank you, Amy, for the request. I'm going to go ahead and react to Withdrawal by Tom Mcdonald, which was also requested by Amy. And I will see y'all in the next reaction. Dante Brown is out.
Look at my life, look at everything I got, it's nice. It's crazy how God blessed me twice. I still can't feel anything but ice. Damn, I'm a demon by heart, that was my part from start.